Good morning, people of Southeast Wisconsin. This is Troy again here at Mike Ravello's Cameras, and boy, do I have something special for you this morning. Yes, you do. Your eyes do not deceive you. What you see before you is true. It is indeed a Contax G2 autofocus rangefinder selling here at Mike Ravello's Cameras for just $2,850. Why, back in 1999 when this whole rig came out, this whole kit, the body, the 28, the 45, the 90, the bag, the flashes, the filters, the hoods, why this whole gall darn thing would cost you nearly around $4,000, but we have it right here for you now. For again, as I did mention, $2,850. Your eyes do not deceive you. You need to come down. You need to see this because it is not selling for $5,000. No, it is not selling for $4,000. By gosh, it is selling for $2,850, and it will not be here long. Are you into street photography? Are you into candid photography? Well, then, my gosh, are you into film photography? Well, then you need this kit. This kit will not wait. It is, again, as I said here, the Contax G2 autofocus rangefinder. It is quiet. It is beautiful. It is here for you. Come on down to the store. Good morning, people of Southeast Wisconsin. This is Troy here again at Mike Ravello's Wonderful World of Cameras. That is right, the Wonderful World of Cameras here today with another fine used update from our store. As you see here over on my left, over on your right, it is the Pentax K1000, one of the most desirable, reliable, and just gosh darn good looking film SLRs around. It is selling here today with the 50mm f2 lens just for $175. That is right, $175 for this little cutie. If you are interested in film photography, if you want to do it old school, as they say, this right here is the camera for you. That is correct. This Pentax K1000 with 50mm f2 lens selling for, again, $175. Next up, we have, continuing in that film-like tradition here, we have two lenses from the fine world of Minolta MD mount lenses. Here we have a 28mm f2.8 lens. That is going for $75. Who's going to take this? Who's going to take this home? It is a fine lens. It needs a place to live. It needs a place to work and make beautiful pictures. Also in that Minolta MD tradition, we have this lens, the 35 1.8. The 35 1.8, the last time I had one of these in the store, why, it did not last a day. It did not last a day. How long will this one last? 35mm 1.8 lens for the Minolta MD mount. That is going for $250. That would be $250 very well spent. Whether you're using a Minolta MD body or whether you are adapting this to a mirrorless camera, you will not be disappointed. This lens will not stay here long. Hey, speaking of digital, look at this here. We've got a Canon G7X3. G7X3 with a 4-power zoom with fast aperture with a large sensor. This here is selling for $575. Not $600, not $700, but $575. So come check that out. Hey, are you a Nikon Z owner? We don't see many of those things in use, but here today alone, we do have the Nikon Z 24 to 200mm zoom lens. This zoom lens, perfect lens for travel, perfect lens for when you want that one lens that does everything. This is the lens for you, and it is selling for $760, not $670, but $760 right there. One Nikon Z lens that does it all for you. Moving on, also in the Nikon family, but this here for the DX DSLR users, we have the rare 10.5mm fisheye lens. You do not see this one in use much. It is in spotless condition, and it is going just for a mere $180. Not $18, not $1,800, but $180 right there for the 10.5mm 2.8 fisheye lens. Finally getting into the home streak here. Yes, now we do have, look at this beautiful kit here. The Canon 60D with 18 to 135 selling for just $400. Beautiful condition, good camera, crop sensor, lens that can do just about anything. My goodness, come on in here. Like I said, $400. $400, and you will be ready to go out and make pictures. Finally, our final camera of the day is this, a Canon 6D full frame professional body. My gosh, I've got two of these in stock right now, but why are they still here? This is a great camera. It should get out the door right now. This body is selling for just $525. If you wanted to get into the full frame game, well, this here, good person, is the way to go. The Canon 6D Mark I for $525. Thank you very much, as always, for listening to these videos. We appreciate you stopping by the store. We appreciate you supporting us in all the ways that you do. We hope we entertain. We hope we fire up your passion for photography. So get on out there, make pictures. When you have questions, come see us. We will help. Oh yes, and by the way, just started last night is the Milwaukee Film Fest. If you have not been to the Milwaukee Film Fest, you ought to check it out. We're talking a couple hundred films over 2 weeks. Some films you will never see anywhere else. The only place you can see them is here at the Milwaukee Film Fest. So if you haven't checked out the catalog yet, we have one here at the store you can browse through. If you haven't ordered your tickets yet, you better get on those right darn quick because some of those showings, they do sell out. So, as ever, support your local photo store and support your local film festival. Thank you very much for tuning in.